sampled a little bit in Tomorrowland, and then we decided to venture off to somewhere else. We got a little cheeky little ice cream. See our food vlog if you want to see all about the food we ate at the Disney parks. I'm pointing that way.
Apparently.
It could be that way. We're new to this. So we went to Adventureland.
Yeah, again, I don't know what's there.
Adventureland is like jungly land. We did the Jungle Cruise, was the first thing we did there.
Again, I think we had a fast pass. And I think we needed a fast pass, actually. Those are cute.
Yeah. Jungle Cruise was cool.
It was random.
It was random. It
felt like it should have been an Animal Kingdom.
But now that there's an Animal Kingdom with actual animals, is it a bit redundant?
Yeah.
Redundant. That sounds like a Nicki Minaj word. Redundant. 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 I'm back in London. Something like that, you know?
I don't really like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, no.
Redundant. Yep, in London.
I feel like it's very reliant on the person tour guide.
Yeah, she was really good.
But
she was fighting, as in like, she had to
was
really...
she fighting?
She had to really like, I'm making a joke.
We was on the ship with dead people, man. She'd make it like a rubbish joke,
but
funny
rubbish.
rubbish. Yeah, and everyone's just like,
we were like,
Why is no one clapping? No one's clapping. Thank you for clapping for water. Very nice. Welcome to the Mekong River.
it was an okay ride. I'll be honest.
When you connect like going back again to the history of Disney and things that are first, I think that's again one of the first rides that was ever there.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Ever since Disneyland Park opened, one of the most popular realms has been Adventureland. As many as 10,000 people a day have taken this boat trip safely and comfortably through the waterways of our man-made jungle.
Also, I'd fully watched the whole video of this ride before I went, I knew everything that was popping up.
We will not be linking clips of rides.
Oh no, but we're fully showing little snippets.
We're showing ourselves in snippets.
With like a little rhino behind us or an elephant spraying
water.
water.
Yeah, okay. Look, like the ones we've done so far, they're all quite contrasty. So like Little Mermaid was different to Space Mountain, Space Mountain was different to what we just did with the
Carousel of Progress.
Then they're all different.
Yeah, they are different.
Yeah.
And that's what Disney's good at, is like a range of rides compared to Universal.
And the shaking and...
We'll talk about Universal. We had some thoughts.
Yeah, Universal. I mean, we like Universal, obviously, but...
I mean, don't give anything away. So, after Jungle Cruise, I just remembered something that we didn't write in our notes and we didn't take any pictures of, because I was going to say, after Jungle Cruise, we went to the parade. We did something before the parade. Tiki room in the tiki room. Are the birds sing words and the flowers bloom.
That makes more sense.
In the diggy room. If we weren't in the show starting right away, we'd be in the audience too.
Ben, why do you know these lyrics?
As a teenager, I downloaded every Disney song ever, including all the theme park ones, and I would sit there on the computer, perhaps doing my coursework. No, do you know what I was doing? I'd be listening to all the Disney songs, including the Disneyland ones, and going on Disney forums.
Oh, Ben.
And I had a little username, and I used to we discussed what our favourite Disney films were, and that's where I found my first friends. And then I found real life friends. It was great.
That's just me.
I found my real life friend. Moral of the story is, go outside every now and again. There's a whole world out there. It's great.
Anyway, so we did Tiki Room.
And I really liked it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, same. I fully forgot. I feel like we started with a lot of the sort of older attractions, and I feel like I really enjoyed it if I'd waited an hour to go in there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I would have felt like... Because it's like a show.
Yeah.
But it's very old school.
Yeah. I just said yeah 3 times, so that's agree with what you said.
I mean, why wouldn't you? I speak the truth.
At the time, that would have been a big deal.
There's little surprises that pop up. I like
at
it.
the time, that's a big deal. Like, there's birds moving on their own.
I don't
know, like...
Just as we had to learn to make our animated cartoons talk, we had to find a way to make these characters talk too. Now, to accomplish this, we created a new type of animation. So new that we had to invent a new name for it.
Audio animatronics?
Right, audio animatronics.
I just don't know if just normal people still find attractions like that cool.
But
I loved it.
It's cool for kids.
I was just sat there like...
Yeah, like if you was a kid, you'd be like, oh gosh, this is...
But also a little bit wary that the parade was starting any moment. I wasn't wearing a watch, but I was still nervous. So we came out of there, I was basically like, excuse me, sorry. No, actually, we're British, we're going...
Whisper in it.
Sorry.
Sorry, can I just...
Yeah, where Americans are like, excuse me, sir, move! Can you stand to the side? We're like, oh, sorry, excuse
Can I just...
So yeah, the parade was cool. It had, we had like Cinderella, we had Anna and Elsa, we had Princess Tiana, I'm a big fan of, like to see her. And
Yeah, she was there more than I thought she'd be.
Yeah, I liked it.
I've only seen it once. I mean, it's a good film.
We saw it in the cinema.
Yeah.
Thing is, for me, I want to see a float for freaking every film ever. I want to see Treasure Planet coming out on a float, and Atlantis and Pokemon.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, so I like it when you see the old ones as well. Like there was Dumbo and Pinocchio as well.
Right.
Yeah, it was good. Also, I've been to Paris so many times and seen the exact same floats so many times. It's cool to see different ones.
Yeah. Different parades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after the parade, we went to Frontierland.
Yeah. Which one's that?
That's like the Wild West kind of
Oh
place.
yeah. That's Space Mountain.
Not space.
Oh no, not Space Mountain. I meant Splash. Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was a mountain.
I mean, both of them were in Frontierland. So we went on Big Thunder Mountain first. It felt very similar to the one in Paris.
It's the rickety one, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the one in Paris was upside down.
No.
It does.
Nope.
I'm thinking of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Good drive.
Yeah. Even though it doesn't go upside down, it's fun.
It's an into, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool because it feels old and like... I don't know how I did that.
What did she say? Ooh la 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 la, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Then we went on. So we went on.
Smish. Like Smish.
Splish Mountain!
I can't really remember the rides.
Splash Mountain was the one with Song in the South. So it's all like Brer Fox, Brer Rabbit.
Oh yeah. That's long actually. It's happily, pleasantly long.
It's happily long.
Happily long. Like, because a story.
Yeah.
I mean, you are kind of just climbing, but like it's fun.
No, but it's cool. You see all the story. I find it strange that we've still got like a Song of the South ride after like all the controversy.
Some people might not know the controversy.
I mean, look it up. It's everywhere. Like, I'm sure there's YouTube videos on it.
I didn't know.
But there's a reason why you've probably not seen Song of the South.
Yeah, but what's the famous song?
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo.
My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
I feel like I remember saying this to you at the time, you could like rebrand it, and I feel like I've seen a YouTube video about this. Rebrand it like Princess and the Frog. Like I say, I like a bit of Tiana. Like on the bayou, like, so you're going along and you see like the frogs, and it could tell the whole story of that instead. Because obviously half of that movie happens like in the swamps and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. It was good ride. We got soaked. We get soaked? Yeah, we got pretty soaked.
Okay, no, we thought we got soaked. And then we went to Universal Studios a few days later.
Yeah. That's another whole
We-
separate...
We didn't understand what soaked meant.
Yeah, we'll save that for another time.
Again, what's cool is that characters are just popping up everywhere. And so when we were walking away from Splash Mountain, we saw...
oh yeah, because it's the same characters, yeah.
Oh no, it was one of the country bears, which we never actually went to. And again, one of the old attractions.
Like Country Bear, isn't that connected to...
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's in Frontierland. It's like a show with like animatronics. And it's like bears playing...
I say like Tiki Room.
I think so.
Yeah.
We saw one of those bears just walking around, and we were like, that bear looks like the scariest thing ever. It looks like Five Nights at Freddy, one of them things.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't. Stop doing that. It keeps catching me up. I was saying earlier on about how the show had like crazy, like people's eyelids are moving, like that's crazy.
Characters'
eyes are moving, the mouths, and then you had this ridiculous bear that had just been like dragged out the back of a closet, and it literally looked like that. Kids, like, are they meant to be excited to see this bear?
And the kid's like,
Hey, creepy bear.
hey, country bear. Like, of all the characters, all the movies, all the characters, Country Bear number 5 is walking around there.
It basically turned into like a flash mob?
Yeah,
In a
which
way.
are two very gross words, and I hate... When I hear flash mob, I'm like...
Oh.
But I freaking loved it.
I like flash mobs.
Really?
Yeah. Flash mob was great.
Yeah.
It was different.
As in, like,
Again, the fact you just walked upon a flash mob.
Yeah, you're expecting just to walk from one ride to another on your way. A freaking merry happenance is commencing.
Merry happenance. What does that even mean?
I feel like we're done with the flash mob.
Yeah.
It was great. They flashed, they mobbed.
The whole point.
They didn't flash.
Why is it called a flash mob?
The mob part. I get flash, it's like...
Like,
But the mob song in Beauty and the Beast is like...
it's a mob.
Kill the beast!
Like a group of people.
Yeah!
Mobs.
Like angry mob.
Yeah, but-
Pitchforks.
Yeah, I was about to be like some sort of analogy of like mobs stealing people of their.
Where do you go?
I was gonna say like time. Like
All the things you can do. This mob came and stole my time. There's an angry mob outside. What they want? They just want some of our time, really. Then we went to Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which we wasn't sure if we wanted to go on because it's kind of the same as Paris.
Yeah, but we did it anyway.
We did it anyway.
and it was fine. It was great. It was really good.
You thought it was worse.
Oh. What I did appreciate with this and with It's a Small World, which were
Which
both...
we haven't mentioned yet.
we haven't mentioned. I've mentioned it now. Paris, it looks great, and the way it goes through the restaurant is really cool. But then you look
I
up
forgot about that.
and you see ceiling tiles.
Oh yeah.
And every time I've been, I'm like, amazing, so much to look at. Ceiling tiles. And it kind of takes you out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they did, but I remember specifically looking up at Florida
It's
and
just black.
thinking,
It's just black.
I can't see the ceiling tiles.
Yeah, I think you just can't see it, which is how it should be.
Yeah, but
It's just a simple thing. Right?
it's a simple thing, but it fully takes me
you-
out of it
yeah.
in Paris. Whereas there, I was like, they thought of it.
Yeah.
They thought of the ceiling tiles.
I like that ride. I think it's
Yeah.
cool. I think it's longer than the Paris one. You didn't.
I
it
think
was.
it's shorter.
Yeah, I think it's longer.
I think Paris has got more drops.
I like Paris. I like Florida. As well.
They're both good,
They're both good. They're both kind of the same.
basically. So yeah, we walk into Liberty Square to see what time Hall of Presidents starts. And then I look up and I see Sam Arrow from the Muppets
Again, I didn't know who that was.
poking his beaky little head out of a window. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Muppet!
You were. It blew your mind.
So we rushed over and there was like a cast member dressed as...
Samuel Seasbury. I think that's actually what he was.
No way.
Yeah.
Because it was basically Hamilton with the Muppets. Long story short, we saw the Muppets!
It was basically America getting independence and
Yeah. And Sam Arrow was up there. And the fact that Sam Arrow was there, I mean, let's be honest, B-list Muppet. He's on the B-list, let's be honest. He was up there and cast member with the scroll, Samuel Seabreeze was here. That was enough for me.
Samuel Seabreeze.
What's his name?
Samuel Seasbury? Seabury. You said Seabreeze.
I don't know. Like an air freshener. That was enough for me. The fact that B-list Muppet and Samuel Seabreeze was down there. Mind blown. Then there's a building here. Out the windows.
Kermit the Frog.
The frog himself. Here's the window.
And
I'm
then-
the frog.
And then
Tell me who else was there.
the whole cast came.
Tell me who they are.
Miss Piggy.
Ding.
That's all I know. I Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog.
You know the others.
I don't know their name. I've not seen the original movie.
You've seen like Muppets Christmas Carol,
No.
Muppets Treasure Island,
Dude, you can go for all the Muppets.
Muppets
films.
in Space.
I don't know. Muppets in Space.
Muppets and Pigs in
Go
Space.
into space.
They definitely spent space.
Cool. We saw the Muppets live. Like, that's kind of rare.
Here's what will take away all your minds and hearts. Great moments of history. Great moments of history with just the American hearts.
I can go. I think we went into the Haunted Mansion maybe, which is great. Very similar to Paris. Not much to talk about. It was good. Good ride.
That's
Anything
that,
to add?
That's that one done.
Tick. Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Standard. Good.
Yeah, it was alright, yeah.
Lovely job, Lee. So we came back from Haunted Mansion, walking through Liberty Square, and the Muppets were on again, and we thought, oh, let's see. We weren't sure if we caught the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, let's see if the beginning of the show. It's a completely different show.
Great moments in history.
It was really
That's
good.
what's
I
so-
loved it.
That's what's so crazy. It's like, it's such a big deal, yet it's like, the whole park is so epic that you just stumble on it.
In Hollywood Studios, it's like the Muppets have got their own attraction.
Yeah.
You go there, you expect the Muppets. I did not expect the Muppets. I don't know why I said it like
I
that.
don't know why you did like that.
So we walked through Fantasyland, and there was like Circus Land. Like, it's almost big enough to be its own area, but it's part of Fantasyland. So you basically got like Casey Jr.'s like water play area.
Who's that?
Casey Jr. is like the train in Dumbo
Oh yeah.
that they're all on going around Florida. Dumbo's set in Florida, so of course
Oh yeah.
that's
why.
I guess
you,
why it's
you
all
came
set
to
that
that
conclusion. Yeah.
So we decided to live our kid life dreams.
Our kid life dreams.
Kid life dreams. And I was like, we should go on this ride.
Dumbo is like I would say it's my
Oh,
second
yeah.
favourite Disney film.
They're
Basically
remake-
because-
they're remaking it.
I know, and I
They're
don't know how I
remaking
feel
it.
about that. We'll talk about it another time, maybe. And I remember the first time I went to Disneyland when I was 8. It was the first ride that I went on.
Ooh. That was me being the ride.
Yeah,
That was obvious.
yeah.
Why you look at me like I'm crazy?
Because I said it's the first ride I went on. Ooh. It was actually quite fun. There's a few rides like that though. I feel like that. There's one in Tomorrowland,
Aladdin?
Land,
It's not a land.
in
It
Adventureland.
should be a land.
So maybe just go on one of them. But
Yeah, pick one.
we didn't go on Barnstormer. It looked like a cool roller coaster.
I didn't know that was a thing. Where
It was
that?
like Goofy's roller coaster that was going round.
Right.
But to be honest, it looked like it was for children, unlike anything else we did that day. So, irrelevant point.
Mickey's, Phil, Our Magic.
It was cool, right? That's the last thing we got a fast pass for.
Yeah, I love that thing.
It was good. I'll be honest. I can't fully remember what happened.
It's like a trailer in a way for all Disney films, and you basically start with like Donald Duck, and I don't even want to say it. It's good if you go.
But he like
Good.
shows up in scenes.
It's 4D.
4D.
Yeah.
We live in the future.
I think why I think it's amazing because that's such a contrast from other things that are at the park. So it's not a ride; it's like a show.
That's what Disney does well. Every bit is different.
Boom.
Universal.
Learn. The fireworks. I don't know what to say about it. We heard. I think was it 100,000 they spend on the fireworks every night?
I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll put it here.
People.
Sound effects.
It's just amazing what they can do with like holograms on
The projections.
holograms, sorry, projectors onto the castle.
Because the fireworks is one thing. The fireworks are incredible, and obviously you're waiting for the end of the day.
But fireworks you can see anywhere.
Truth.
But fireworks and projections.
Projections and
Ridiculous.
lasers. There was no lasers.
There was a few lasers from this.
I know I keep talking about Paris, but I feel like some of the projections were the same.
There was a whole section. I think
Yeah,
that was the same.
because I remember in Paris seeing the Hunchback of Notre Dame and
swinging
like Ratatouille, and remember thinking,
and the Aladdin section, which we'll put in.
yeah. But I remember seeing Hunchback and being like, oh, I'm so pleased he's in Paris because I love me some Hunchback, and you love it too now as well, don't you?
Such a good film.
And the fact that it had like representation in Paris, I was like, yes. So when I saw the exact same in Florida, I was like, yes, but also like, it was kind of special. With
Takes it
Paris.
away.
I don't know.
Yeah. And I basically wanted to get Ben's reaction of the fireworks, which you can see for yourself. It's a moment.
I mean, I'd had a lovely day. It was a magical moment. It was the end of a day.
The first day.
End of our first day
Ever
of the most
day.
epic holiday.
His first
ever.
day ever as well in America. Ben's never been to America. The whole thing was just ridiculous.
Yeah, I loved it. What a lovely day.
Why you got so common? Oh no, I loved it. What a lovely day.
I'm just speaking my truth.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. What was your favourite ride?
I've not even thought about this yet. Favourite ride of the first day. was... What was your favourite ride?
I love Space Mountain. It's just epic.
Yeah. I honestly really like the Tiki room, but I know that's not the best
You
attraction.
could not pick that. I will not like you.
I think Splash Mountain, because there's not a Splash Mountain at Paris.
Yeah.
I know I keep talking about Paris. I love an attraction or a ride that's like an exciting ride, but is also themed like around the movie. What was your least favourite? The worst thing we did there?
Probably Tiki room.
Oh, that's your least favourite thing? I mean, fair dues.
Well-
I think for me, Pirates of the Caribbean.
I was gonna say Pirates.
Just because
Because you've done it
I
before.
knew what to expect.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Did Magic Kingdom meet your expectations?
My expectations were for it to exceed my expectations.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You set up for failure basically for you.
A little bit. So did I love it? Yes. Was it very similar to Disneyland Paris? Yeah, kind of.
Okay, but if
But I still loved it.
would you recommend someone to go?
Yes. Obviously.
No, but you're saying it's like Paris, so wouldn't just go to Paris?
I don't understand why people hype it up so much compared to Paris. I feel like Paris gets a bad rap.
But if
I
you-
also feel like I should go back to Paris to see now in the
Yeah,
comparison.
because I feel like I experienced the whole holiday though through like your eyes in a way, because it's like, I know it sounds really cheesy, but like your reaction to things, like I'm getting excited because you're about to see something that I know is awesome. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then having you there helped me, because it's like I didn't appreciate like tiki. But then when you find out the history, because you're a geek and you know all the facts and stuff, it makes it cooler.
The only thing is, I was ready kind of after that first day to do some crazy rides.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the thing we need to talk about.
Yeah.
There's no crazy roller coasters there,
No.
and that's the thing. 'Cause Space Mountain in Paris is
It's more intense. But
It's more intense.
And you've also in Paris, you've got Indiana Jones. You've got some like more intense rides, whereas at Magic Kingdom, you kind of don't. It's more family orientated.
Which is cool, because the other parks aren't as family orientated.
No, but I think if you're expecting thrills,
That's not the park.
no, it's not part. Obviously, I love the rides, but a lot of the rides are more like,
Cool, this is pretty. Yeah.
rather than like. What was your highlight of the day?
The fireworks, man. It's like, especially because it's the first day, it's like preparing you for like the epicness. What was your highlight of the day?
Muppets.
I kind of knew you were going to say that. I guess because you weren't expecting it as well.
I think that's the
I'm
thing,
answering
talking about
for you.
expectations. Yeah. Hands down, the Muppets made my day.
Yeah,
So that was our day at Magic Kingdom,
it was pretty epic.
and that was just day one
Yeah.
of our big trip.
So we're going to upload different videos to different parks explaining, hopefully maybe not as in depth as this video, because we'll learn along the way. But
We'll go into depth, we'll go deep.
go deep, y'all.
Knee deep in Disney.
Disney. You can't say that. So yeah, if you want to hear more about our stories in Florida, please subscribe, like, and comment.
Comment, let us know what you think about the parks. Do you agree with what we're saying?
Yeah, or if you disagree.
Do you think we're idiots and that we don't know what we're talking about? Do you hate Paris and
Yeah.
disagree with everything we're
Yeah.
saying?
Let us know.
We'd love to hear what you guys think as well.